Welcome, rodeo fans. Vance Ruff along with Jeff Marn. It's Butte, Montana, the Butte Bull Bash, kicking off the EPB season for 2018. Jeff, what can we look for with tonight's event?
You know, this is where it gets exciting. New year, 2018, you got some great bull riders, some young talent that we haven't seen a lot, some old veterans in there. The mix should be great, great bulls. It's going to be good.
Well, stick around with us. The action's about to begin. We'll be right back.
Let me tell you about America, down roads you don't ever see. Verses on billboards, cash crops and a coffee. Crimping Hardee's in the parking lot, popping biscuits in the back seat. Losing lighters in my friend's couch, with the game on the TV. Going hard at the Hardee's, real hard with my Hardee's. Beat car, all stars, going down like the sun. Thick burger clutching with my bros out back, hanging for no good reason. Drive through, same through, sweet thickness in my eyes. Walk in the backyard, shakes held high, that's America past them fries.
Hey, what's up? Wait, you vape? You're usually such a control freak.
I'm addicted.
I used to smoke and vape, and the only thing in control was the nicotine. And you have asthma.
Yeah, but mine's just mild.
It doesn't matter. It can still trigger an attack.
I need to quit.
Quitting is the best way to keep your asthma under control. Help in the 406, my friend. It's good. It's getting better.
Welcome, everybody. Day number 1 here at Butte, Montana. I'm Vance Ruff along with Jeff Marn. Jeff, the bullfighters are strapped and ready to go. J.D. Ham and Cale Bird, the Cowboy Lifesavers, down on the ground. Judges tonight?
Yeah, we got great judges there. Ryan Parsons, former bull rider. We got a great judge by Doug Clark of Ramsey, Montana. And, of course, this guy, Danger Dave Whitmore.
Danger in the house as we're warming things up at shoot number 2 to start it off. Colton Moss, Laramie, Wyoming. And today, we're starting it off on Nutcracker.
Yeah, we talked about this bull. Everybody knows him around the country here. A little bit of a temper this bull has, but I tell you what, nice little draw to get us started off here tonight. Colton, though, as Cale Bird leads him out of harm's way, he is got a little mud in his feather days kicked off here in Butte, Montana.
Well, you saw the clock right there, 3 seconds out and down pretty quick and no score to start us off. First guy down too soon.
Yeah, great teamwork there by our bullfighters as we're watching. Young kid, Colton Moss, but he's got some talent here. But this bull's kind of a little bit long out there before he decided to crank it around there away from his hand, and it looks like he just was a little overcommitted, couldn't get back. Spit him out of there, but more bull riding we got. Exactly right in our great Butte atmosphere here tonight, Vance.
Warming up the rope again, sliding up on it. Second man to go in the long round, Marty Custer from Browning, Montana. Fire and Ice.
Fire and Ice, another one of them young red-eye rodeo bucking bulls here. Browning kid that he showed some potential there. There were a couple of them wailing to do, and this guy, look at him making all the right moves, getting back to the front. That bull's kind of heading for Tulsa a little bit after he made a few wraps, but I tell you what, that kid is awful proud of his efforts here tonight, and he should be.
Boy, it looked good. We'll go to the Wayland Tire replay, and let's take us back through this. They score him up 73.5 points.
You know, an awful tough bull to get a hold of, though, right here. As you see him, he kind of acts like he's just going to settle into a spin right here, but then kind of got a whiff of the bullfighters right in front of him, took after it, and then it's time to, sometimes this is even harder, you know, when they're running away and you're not quite sure what's going on. There's not a lot of kick there. Awful difficult. Finds a good place to get off. That's a confidence booster, Vance Ruff.
Well, that'll get him in, you know, get that ride underneath his belt, setting the pace. I like it. Let's keep the mojo going. Moving to shoot number 4 now. Warming up the rope, looking over, getting last-minute instructions. Dalton Rudman from Wellington, Utah. Lightning Jr. is what he's drawn in round number 1.
Lightning Jr. Here's a bull that I think if he settles down, he's kind of a little bit all over the place in the last few rounds, but you can, as you tell right here, he's done nothing as far as settling down goes, but enough to get him to the ground here. Dalton, with that high school talented champion we've seen in the past, makes some good bull rides in elite professional bull riding, but not tonight. We talked about this bull it looks like he's still head hunting out there. As you watch him, he'll pick up his head. He's almost just looking for something to hook right now. And some will get over this and some don't. And I'm not sure this one is going to be. We've seen this happen the last few times. And not the easiest one, not the best draw maybe if you're Dalton. But as we go back down the line, plenty more bull riding to go.
Well, no score in the books for Dalton Rudman now. Warming up the rope, getting set.
Cody Tiggs, it looks like.
Cody Tiggs, Great Falls, Montana. Lightning Jr.
Yeah. Shaps are looking good, but I tell you what, everything but that form right there did not help him. You know, Cody's been having that deal, like we talked to him, Vance, when he was telling us he just got out of a semi-truck on a long haul there for the last 2,300 miles. Maybe he needs to rub a little sleep from his eyes and get back into bull riding action because it wasn't his day today.
Well, the Wayland Tire replay will show it to us right here. Jeff, take us through right there, just rocking him over that hand and out he goes.
Yeah, and I don't know, it looked like the first couple jumps he had that square look to him and was driving for that front end, but when that bull came around, he wasn't there. Bull riding to go.
Keenan Kwame, Carrington, North Dakota. I like this round draw, Honey Badger.
Yeah, as you spoke about it, you've had the opportunity to be around this kid's family and himself, a college athlete. He's getting down in that well and not a good position. As we talked about it, we're going to have to see what that replay says, Vance, but and I'm not sure that bull didn't go all the way down. We'll see if there's any, as we're getting at officials right now. So it looks like a no score. We're going to go to the replay and see exactly what went wrong.
Well, his dad, was a great bull rider in college. And this young man works both ends of the arena. Boy, I'll tell you, I sure didn't see anything there.
As you see there, though, he didn't have any help at all. He kind of was planning on that bull continuing to kick, and it didn't do that. He just wanted them to go on to live another day, and you'll get a paycheck next time as we keep it rolling with a champion from Deer Lodge.
Clay Applegate. I like this. Red Eye, or Ready to be airborne. I like it.
And they're proud of this bull. They say, you know what, here's an upcoming young bull that they got from their breeding program. You can be in the 80s, and this past champion living right down the road, hometown crowd influence. Things could get good here to get us kicked off here tonight. It's time we give the judges something to do, Vance Ruff. Here we go.
I like it. Boy, he's got a good start right there. The champion showing some confidence.
Yeah, he's carrying that free arm awful low, and I'm sure he didn't touch it, but it was getting close there, and I love the effort on behalf of Clay Applegate. He's been in the calving pen, as you can tell, that good beard that he's growing here in Deer Lodge country.
Well, you saw it on the scoreboard. The judges liked it too, 84 points. Take us through this replay.
Right here,
this
is fun right there. When you saw him back up on that big kick, and right about here, he has actually forgot about all those bad rides that he's had in the past here. He's just trying to get back, and this is what he said to me earlier. He said, I just need to get back on and have a little bit more fun. Well, there's nothing like 84 points that'll bring out the fun in you.
Things just got a lot more fun. We're getting ready for another. Continuing on, one long round, bringing top 10 back into the short round. Peyton Nelson, Smithfield, Utah. And a bull by the name of Thrasher.
Yeah, Thrasher. I like the matchup here because this is what Peyton Nelson, as we just told about that. All these guys got that 2018 season, a new start, a new beginning, and this guy's so structurally right, rides square, but he's getting bowed down there. Keep trying. Wow. And as we talked about, we like this kid, the way he rides and his effort each and every time. But we're going to go to the replay. It looks like he's just a little shy of that whistle, Vance.
Boy, that's what I saw too. Wayland Tire replay bringing it to you.
But still, as you're looking at that replay, not a lot of kick. You see him sitting up square, but he's just waiting for just a little bit of help. And then he just had to kind of muscle it out there at the end and just about a second short.
Moving now to Waylon Ledoux. Cash and go.
Cash and go. Waylon Ledoux, that young cowboy that we saw to get the invitation to the Elite Professional Bull Riding Finals last year, he's added some paychecks to his resume since then. And I like to see where he's going to take and progress his rodeo career. This kid's got a lot of talent. Native from Browning, Montana, showing a lot of try. Nice little bull, I tell you what. A young bull, you better get up. Making a shot for them W's, Vance.
Yeah, just a little hesitation might just get you a little kiss in the backside.
Yeah.
Take us through this replay, Jeff Martin. Boy, it sure seemed like he was working.
Did you see that? Jump him over that hand right there, but I love the effort. He said, you know what, I need to shuffle my hips, but boy, I tell you what, that's what it looked like to me. He was jockeyed over that hand. You saw him kind of knee up a little bit, do the old Terry Don West there for a minute and try to get some power back, taken away from him, but it didn't work out for him.
Going now to Colby Minor, Twin Bridges, Montana. Colby getting set to go on the Ripster.
Ripster. As we mentioned in our opening here tonight, some young bulls that we're not really accustomed to seeing. Some new acquired sales purchases from the Red Eye Rodeo Company. Also some young ones that they're just kind of cracking out for the new year. So another one looks like he give him some time. He's going to figure it out a little bit. Kind of a nice little hesitation move, and then figured out, he didn't want that guy on his back, and so no score comes up tonight.
Boy, one of those bulls I think the judges would really like. Lots of kick, lots of airtime there. Like you said, a little more maturity for that bull. It's got a big future. Speaking of future, let's go to Riley Freeman now. Man overboard.
Man overboard. There's been a few men overboard here tonight in the Butte Civic Center, but we're looking to chase that lead. But we saw the Deer Lodge man, Clay Applegate, still within a commanding lead, as we're going to go watch Man overboard here tonight. Mr. Freeman, another one of our talents, the Idaho man. Look out. And I mean, I don't know what went wrong. They might have...
Boy, it happened quickly. You see no score on the screen. The judges didn't see anything else. Take us through this replay.
Well, sometimes there's no words they can even describe it. I'm not right sitting there. Maybe didn't have a good go right from the get-go. So, because I saw him talking to the judges, but that's the good thing about it. The new year, you can always get better as you go on. And this guy.
Well, you see the leaderboard so far, 84 points. Clay Applegate leading the way. We'll be back with more bull riding action right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Jeff Marn, what a recap of the first section, basically, so far. What did you like?
I love the young bulls that we're getting to see, to tell you the truth. We saw Clay Applegate. I like that way to kind of shake off some experiences that he had last year in the bull riding, to go back and to know it's a new year. So it's exciting to see as we're watching Connor Murnion have a little trouble in the buck and shoot. But like we said, Vance, in our opening, it's always good to see the talented bull riders with these young bulls. It's good to take notice.
Oh, it's exciting. A lot of great up-and-coming futures. This is another one. Young man from Jordan, Montana. Went to school in Miles City for a little while, then transferred over, going to school in Dillon. He's got a big future. Multi-talented Cowboy Connor Mernon, 84 points leading the way so far. Clay Applegate. Slinging guns, the bull Connor has drawn in the long round here. Just need to get things just set. It seems like a long time in there, Jeff. Here we go.
Yeah, and you know what? You said it perfectly right there. I was just about to say sometimes, especially on these young bulls, but Connor, he's a cowboy and things like that, but I'll be the first to tell you, sometimes they're just not a real perfect shot on these. Sometimes you just got to slide up there and give your best effort and let these young bulls be young bulls a little bit. Otherwise, if you start fighting them in there, it gets tougher.
Well, you see the re-rides popping up there. We see Connor talking to the judges. In that replay, you could see where that bull had hipped himself coming out. I don't know if Connor knew that right away or if that just threw him off. But
Yeah,
we're gonna
right
see,
there, boom.
We're going to see him again.
You saw him. It did. It tilted him right into that hand, and that's the good thing about our officials there, watching out for these guys. And as it looked that first shot, we thought maybe, well, he should have nodded his head a little quicker, but we'll see him again, and that's good news for Connor Mernon.
Austin McFadden getting set to go. Our Idaho Cowboy. Again, 84 still leading the way.
Yes, Tombstone, Montana Livestock's Tombstone coming into us here tonight. Another one of these bulls. Another one, they've been in the low 80s on this one's kind of a nice little bull to draw. Come right around into his hand. This is what you like. Ooh, not a good get off there at all. And I don't know, lights might be on, and he pops up just like a slinky. I tell you what, that is good to see, because he landed awful bad. Nice little getting around that corner, looking there, but just kind of sat down a little bit right here and chucked him out of there. And that is a hard lesson right there. As Cale Berg tried to grab him, that bull had him right.
Well, no score for Austin McFadden. Moving across the alleyway to chute number 4. Bridger Fitzpatrick, Polson, Montana. I like this bull. This bull's been around a little bit. Penback.
Yeah, you'll hear some of these Montana Livestock with the opening there. Ted Odell, Red Eye Rodeo Company, co-owners in the bucking bulls and some of these great Red Eye Rodeo bulls that we'll see here tonight.
Great camera shot right there, Jeff Marn. Opportunity kind of up close and personal. Talk us through what's going on right here as far as the setup.
Well, as you know, these Fitzpatricks, there's a busload of them when they come out of and it's good to see that. You have them all, the cousins, the brothers, they're all helping each other. And camaraderie is the name of the game of the bull riding world, but a really good opportunity for this kid right here. A nice draw. They're, pretty average on this bull, 20 to 21 points a lot of times, and it just kind of the one you want to have.
Oh, wow, 4.87 seconds, and he's down on the ground too soon. No score for Bridger Fitzpatrick. You see him holding his head there. Take us through this replay from Wayland Tire.
As it's pretty obvious right here. Nicely he's sitting up straight. He knows that ride him jump for jump, and he saw them feet start floating, and that's where things went bad. And that bull just kind of jumped away from it. You saw his hand come out of that rope a little bit, but I love them Fitzpatrick boys. They'll be back, and the effort's always there.
I like it too. Hand in a rope. Getting set to go is Wiley Hurst, one of our young superstars. Brockway, Montana, and Pretty Boy.
Pretty Boy, we've watched a few of these guys take this bull. We saw them back all the way in Derby to the Elite Bull Connection. They won a bunch of money on this bull. About each and every event they go to, they're either, 83, 84 points. So this is a good opportunity as well if you get him twisted.
Young man starting off his career, moving from high school on up in the ranks, a college student at Montana State University. Wiley Hurst getting set to go. Also, Wiley spends his free time at Wayland Tire.
Hey.
Picking up a little day work as he goes through college. Wow, what a move right there. Doggone it.
Well, that'll let the air right out of you right there. I tell you what, he's watching that replay. He started putting the window wipers on, as you might say. Just got a little wild there. We're going to watch that replay. But I love it. And that's the fun about these guys that are young like this. But Boy, I tell you what, he was riding him like he was bodacious and maybe should have slowed down and let him pack around. But, good to see him up and okay, but he'll be back.
I think you're going to see a lot more of that young superstar just from what we saw in the moments, in the things we've seen over the years at the Elite Professional Bull Riding Association. Love it when we start seeing the young talent getting the opportunity to get on more bulls, get exposure.
Well, it's just right, and it gives these guys like Gerald Esch an opportunity to not have to go very far from home and ride for a substantial amount of money. The Elite Professional Bull Riding is a good opportunity to these young talents as well as these veterans that don't want to leave too far. It gives them all an opportunity to get on some good bulls as well. And Gerald Esch, what an outstanding all-around man and bull riding talent we've seen for so many years, making another great bull ride. And it is awful close there. But this is where you got to keep in mind, that's not the official time. That unofficially, we'll go back, but it doesn't look good for Gerald here tonight.
Well, and you and I have watched him a lot over the years, Jeff Martin. He just, to me, makes it look so fundamental. Gerald Esch, you don't see him ever getting too far out of control. And in this situation here, you don't see him fall off a bull like that very often.
No, but, the effort, that you never questioned Gerald Esch. As you saw that bull take a big shot to that guy. He is not only one of the premier bull riding talents we've seen out of the Big Sky Country, but he's also just a heck of a good guy.
Well, once again, the leaderboard pops up. Clay Applegate still in the lead at 84 points. Stick around. We have more bull riding action right after this.
Bareback riding takes a special kind of person. It takes somebody that's willing to deal with all odds against them. Kind of like a David and Goliath type thing. You got to overcome the giant, and it's the most physically demanding event in rodeo, and man, there's nothing like it. I've tried them all, and it's the best. There are a lot of guys that chew tobacco, and I've seen my friends have the start of cancer in their lip and they change it from top to bottom rather than quitting, and I've run across guys who have to push a button to speak to me because they've gotten throat cancer and can no longer speak on their own. It takes a special person to ride a bucking horse and go against something that much bigger than you and conquer it. If you can do that, then you can kick the habit of chewing. It's the same thing. Put your mind to it and you can get it done. In rodeo, you never back down from a challenge. So I challenge you, quit chewing today.
Let me introduce you to the BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA KO2 tire. With technology designed to conquer the harshest terrain on Earth, the KO2 is BF Goodrich's toughest all-terrain tire ever. And now, that Baja-born toughness is ready for you. Whether you're at work or at play, take on your toughest road challenges with confidence. Turn to the experts at Whalen Tire to find the right BF Goodrich tire for whatever you drive.
Whalen Tire. We know tires.
Welcome back, everybody. I haven't missed a single bull rider so far in day number 1 at the Butte Bull Bash. Vance Ruff along with Jeff Marn. And we're getting set in the buck and shoots with James Allen and a bull they call Our Bell.
James Allen, we talked about this kid when he's not riding on the back of the big bulls. He's on the oil rigs making some money here tonight. He got a good draw. James bouncing around like he's on the trampoline. It's not going to work here tonight. He is mad. But I tell you what, we're going to go back and watch this. Not to take anything away from James Allen, but boy, I tell you what, watching him, he's flying around there, feet going like he's a butterfly, arms waving, and things just didn't go good.
Boy, kind of a foot come loose like he was riding a bareback horse versus riding a bull, and that can never be good. Down too soon and no score.
He'll be back.
Up close and personal.
That is the good thing, about that redemption. There's a big lineup of bulls here, bull riders, but we've got more bull riding to talk about. We saw that big ride by Clay Applegate in our opening round here, and since then the bulls have been getting their way.
We're looking to bring 10 back into the short round. Some of them might make it on time.
Yeah, Clayton Almgren, good cowboy from Roundup, Montana.
Rafiki, the bull, he's drawn long round, we call it. We're going to ride this first round and bring the top 10 back into that short round for a championship, day number 1.
Nice draw here, but, I'm going to be the first not to make any excuses for it, but I know Clayton's coming off some big injuries. A man of faith right there. We tip our hats to him, and he took a long break from bull riding, and he's came back, and it's good to see him back getting on these bulls again. But kind of got lined up there close to that 2W buck and shoot, and that's where he laid.
Well, you've ridden a lot of bulls over the course of your career, Jeff Martin. And when you're coming around and you're already a little bit out of shape, and you see the edge of that buck and shoot coming, it's hard not to focus your attention there.
I know what I would do right now. But you're right, though. I mean, that was awful close right there, and from a guy that hasn't been getting on a lot lately, so things got in his way tonight. He'll be back.
Mighty Mouse, the Buck and Bull, Jonathan Kirkland from Kalispell, Montana, the Buck and Bull rider.
This guy, you talk about the confidence right here. If he can get one rode, that's what they said he needs, is just to get on something that he can actually get to the 8-second whistle, and I think we're going to do it here, Vance Ruff.
Well, I think you hit it right on the head. What a matchup. More of a user-friendly bull right there.
And just gets mowed over at the end.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and we were looking at it from the very beginning, but look how tall that bull is.
He is very tall, but I'm telling you what, there might not be a taller person or his chest out any more in the Butte Civic Center than Jonathan Kirkland, because he is happy.
Well, Mighty Mouse right there just gave him enough of an opportunity to just scooch right back up on the rope and make an 8-second bull ride.
Definitely not the best bull we've seen here tonight, but you know what? I'm kind of one of these that love to see happy bull riders at the end of it, and that's exactly what he is.
Trey Stidham now, Magpie, the bull for him. Bozeman, Montana, Cowboy getting set to go, Jeff Martin. We need another 8-second bull ride.
Yeah, we talked about it. Young bull that we haven't seen a lot. I think he came out of that Miles City bucking horse sale there, just something that they needed to get some outs on as well. And young Trey just got a education here at the Butte Civic Center in round number 1.
4.6 seconds. The goal is 8. Not quite enough. As you see him, he's really thinking it through right here. You take us back through, Jeff Martin, through the Wayland Tire replay. Tell us what you see here.
I see a guy that just needs to get on a few more bulls, and that's what's good about this deal. These opportunities for these young guys that are getting on, or maybe just getting started here. Even right there, didn't look like a whole lot got done, but I tell you what, he got about 3 or 4 seconds, and maybe that's a little longer than he did last time. So, like we talked about, opportunities for confidence building and going on to that next level.
Next level is Bo Smith from Olympia, Washington, and Predator Quest.
I've seen Bo ride at a few bull ridings, and I really like his style as well, the effort that he puts out, and that's another thing. This is a deal where you can fix things coming into the new season, with this being the first one out here tonight. And they told me this is not an easy one to track, but we got one started here tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Probably the only other one shocked in the room right now in the arena from me is him. I thought he had weathered the storm. Boy, all of a sudden, feet are up in front. That's never good.
Young bull rider.
Yeah.
Kind of letting that bull just pack him around here. And boy, you talk about a nice move to sit back, and even being able to get back into that position is something to be, thankful for him. And then right there, I think maybe that 8-second whistle was almost there, and he just kind of got raised up there. You saw that chin kind of come up in that helmet, and end of story, Vance Ruff.
No score for Bo Smith. We're going back to the re-ride from Connor Murnion, Jordan, Montana. Re-ride, he's drawn a bull they call DC.
Now, I tell you what, a re-ride to get this bull right here. This bull has about an 83% buck-off ratio, and a really hard bull to track. But what I love about Connor is this could fit him just right. But
oh, wow.
That bull is so deceiving. That bull right there is throwing about everybody in the country off. And they expect, he looks cute in the back pin, but he just got some bounce on that front end and gets these guys rocked in there. Just a hard boulder to track, and really long and jumps ahead. But, Connor will be back.
Clay Applegate still got the lead at 84 points. Marty Custer and Jonathan Kirkland. We're getting closer to short round action. Come back with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Butte, Montana. Vance Ruff along with Jeff Marn. Continuing on, Hayden Eaton getting set to go. Dr. Walters, Irwin's Toothache.
That Flathead Valley cowboy coming in here looking for a little money on a Friday night here in Butte, Montana. And he's got a nice bull to do it. We told you about giving these guys an opportunity for purchasing the naming rights. And Dr. Walters and Irwin's great dentistry over there. And boy, I tell you what, it was looking good there for a bit, but no score for Hayden.
Well, the Whitefish Cowboy, and you could take us back through this Whalen Tire replay, but right here, I thought, man, he got back on that rope, had a chance.
He did. You saw that the gap in between his rope and how far he was off his pockets, and it just almost looked like it slugged him right in the guts and made him sit up more. Things were awful tough. That bull had a little suck back, which is...
Jake Davis now. The bull they call Dr. Scott.
Yeah, Washington talent. You tell you what, this kid, he's sticky. Columbia River Circuit cowboy that goes to a lot of rodeos, wins a lot of money over there in that Washington area, Montana. Coming over here, it's good to see him making his way into Butte tonight.
Well, the crowd's ready. It's exciting. Nods his helmet, says, let's go for 8. Holy cow, Jeff. How about the bucking action here from Dr. Scott?
Well, really in control right there. Jake does his classic reaching out there with that outside foot and just showing you how much he is actually in control. His spurring motion, giving him the money chops is what I like to call him, Vance.
Well, the judges liked it too. Right to the top of the leaderboard, 87.5 points.
You just watch this. Look how he just gives to that bull. Watch that bull. It's just he's waiting on him. He's letting him pack around, shuffles around there with his hips and just sits up. He's having fun right there. You can tell he's in a lot of control. A little bend in that knee and then just getting some points with that outside spurring motion. That's a great way to take the leaderboard over right there with a bull ride like that.
Boy, it's heating up. Jake Davis taking over the lead with that 87.5. Thank you, Whalen Tire, bringing us a great replay shot right there. Moving to shoot number 5 now.
Yeah, that's what we've been waiting for right there, Vance, is somebody to challenge somebody, and that'll add a little fuel into Bowen's hand here tonight.
Bowen Almond, Speckled Ivory, branded 983. I really like this bull too. This could be a good matchup.
Yeah, Bowen's been a lot of bull ridings, CBRs, PBRs, PRCAs, the whole deal. He's looking up there just to try to stay out of there and also just kind of showing you, hey man, I'm in control here tonight.
That did look a little bit strange as we take it back. 83 points. Not very often, Jeff Martin, do we see one really kind of looking up like that.
There was a bull rider by the name of Clint Solomon back in the day that did this. Every time that he got in a little trouble, it felt like he might fall in the well, like into that circle, which way that animal's spinning. He used to look for the sky almost, and that is almost, but you could see him pointing at his friends in the back of the chute. They're just saying, hey guys, I'm having fun and I'm in control here tonight. So.
Well, he made the 8-second whistle and 83 points. We're going to see him in the short round coming up in a while. Another cowboy getting ready to go.
Yeah, now it's a bull riding. We're getting the bulls to kind of buck, and the cowboys are kind of all getting in their groove.
Wyatt Wilkes from Hayden, Idaho. Wiggly Worm.
The Wiggly Worm. We like the Wiggly Worm here, and I tell you what, Wyatt, no. He's kind of a slender-built cowboy that, he's shown some potential here. He's won some good money in elite professional bull riding. Not too happy with the effort here tonight, but this kid's good. He goes to a lot of rodeos as well inside the circuits. We've seen him ride in the Columbia River Circuit Finals as well. So another one of these talents that just needs to shake that one off. He'll be back with more great bull riding action here.
Shoot number 2 now, Peyton Fitzpatrick, Polson, Montana. We met Bridger a while ago. This is bull branded 277. Jeff, one of your favorites.
Hillbilly Jedi. Oh, I love it. The force is with this one tonight here, I do believe, Vance Ruff.
Well, it's with you or it's with me. It's with him. Let's find out. Peyton Fitzpatrick, let's get another cowboy into that short round. Yeah, Peyton.
Oh, the Hillbilly Jedi, showing him, keeping in that front square circle. Watch this, and I love the effort here tonight by that good Fitzpatrick kid. But watch this, that bull, he's not really just spinning in one area. As you see him, he's covering some ground as he's coming around square cornered just kept kind of getting him back there. He was making a good effort, just got him leaned over there, but the force is not with young Fitzpatrick here tonight as he hits the turf.
The force was with Hillbilly Jedi. You see the leaderboard, Jake Davis taking over the lead, 87 and a half. Come back with us, more bull riding action.
Hey, Neil Bama here. At Bama Truck Sales, we buy, sell, and rent heavy trucks, trailers, and construction equipment. We have the largest selection in the Northwest. Check them out at yellowiron.com or just stop by our yard in Choteau or Great Falls. Check out our featured item of the week, and we'll leave the headlights on for you.
Whether you're a Bobcat fan,
or whether you're a Grizz fan,
or whether you're a Bengal,
or whether you're a Bruin,
whether you're a Saint, or whoever you root for,
one thing we all agree on:
Bleacher Sports Pub is the place.
Truck manufacturers these days are producing some pretty powerful trucks. That's why we designed the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. It's built with stronger advanced compounds that hold up to tougher conditions. The Defender LTX MS has outstanding all-season traction and excellent fuel efficiency backed by our 70,000-mile warranty. So whether it's a working truck or you're hauling your snowmobile or boat, you'll get the most out of every mile. Turn to the experts to find the right Michelin tire for whatever you drive.
Whalen Tire. We know tires.
Looking for more bull riding action. Welcome back, everybody. Vance Ruff along with Jeff Marn. Continuing our quest to bring 10 back to the short round, we're going to Dalton Howard. And a bull they've named after Danger Dave Whitmore, I think, but ugly.
Danger Dave, he's got more makeup on than Vance here tonight, so we'll see how that comes to play here. But ugly, the bull underneath him, that's funny about these bull names, that it usually means something, back to the great Growny bloodlines of ugly. So there is something to touch on there. But this bull, the chopped horn bull, is really hard to twist, but he's making it look pretty good here tonight. Not letting all these moves that bull's throwing at him phase him here as he gets one to the 8-second whistle. I love it.
74.5 points. That'll be enough to get him on advance into the short round. Jeff, take us through Whalen Tire replay.
This is the thing here. This bull right here usually gets these guys, pretty close when he starts fading and jumping and hop skipping. But right here, he just kind of even out. He couldn't. I think he was a little bit in disbelief. There was actually that bull rider was still on the back of him, and he kind of slowed up a little bit, stopped kicking. But the good thing is, like you said, that'll get you enough points to get into that final round where you can bet you that all 10 of those bulls are going to be top notch.
Well, sometimes you draw that one that you just got to get by to get to the next one. And you ride two, and I'm pretty sure they're going to pay you a lot of money. So we go to Devin Mitchell, Shepherd, Montana. Devin, another young superstar. We talked a lot about him the last couple of years. Really heating up. And I like Bloody Nose, the matchup he has here in the long round in Butte, Montana.
Just a really talented bull rider that's already won a championship in the elite professional bull riding, and it doesn't seem like anything bothers this cowboy. He is a ranching cowboy, used to that good. You saw them feet come out. It doesn't matter with this guy. I love the style. He just makes it look classy, and another great bull ride here tonight.
Well, he's got a brother that ropes him. Devin, he rides him. This replay will show it to you. It just seems like the confidence is really catching fire.
A lot of guys would have turned loose right there. He let them feet float a little bit just to say, you know what, that's okay. He's taking my feet away. I'm just going to have to set them back, watch them float, get a holt with that inside foot. 8 seconds came at a good time, but saw even from the get off, he's just catty. He just looks like that's where he belongs comfortably on the back of a bull, and 84.5 for the marking for the good talent.
Grady Jasperson getting set to go. Wonder Boy.
We talked about this kid. He's got some talent too. We've seen him win some money, and tell you what, this little chopped horn bull that we're going to be able to watch has been able to take and just kind of sets him. You can almost tell when he's going to start turning back, but wow, having a little trouble here tonight as J.D. Ham and Cale Berg step in to lead him out of the way, but no score for you.
Well, watch this replay right here from Whalen Tire. It seems to me that the bull just sets him up, and when he goes into the spin, Jeff, it just looks like he got faster.
Yeah, and And this is where we talked about maybe letting them just pack you around, and you need to just keep reaching for that front is all that looked like to me. But that guy wins a lot of money, and he'll be back, I guarantee it. He's one of the better ones that we're going to get to see with another young kid coming up from Butte, Montana, coming up next.
Getting set to go, shoot number 2. Tucker Johnson. I like this bull too, Buffalo.
You know, this is where it's all going to come down to. Tucker Johnson, he's used to get on in a bunch of high school rodeo bulls, so he's just making the jump here to the elite professional bull riding. This is where a little confidence would help this young man, but this might be a little bit much for him here that he's strapping his hand into tonight. We'll hope that he can get this one twisted. But
oh, wow.
And I don't think that he is not capable of riding that bull. I just think sometimes when you get on stage, you see a full crowd here tonight. The noise is a little bit better. He's familiar with that bull. They've been in the mid-80s, and, you know, as you saw him right there, not that he's not trying at all. He's just, you know, maybe a little overmatched, and sometimes that's a good thing to get over with. Your first event out, and he hits the ground, but we'll see Tucker Johnson. He's going to be rodeoing, I think, up there in Northern, Montana State University Northern.
Going down to Tanner Terrio from Helena, Montana. Tanner is matched with a gray gopher.
Tanner Terrio, we always tell that story, but it's good to each and every time we do. This kid's tough. Ripped half his ear off in one rodeo, and then he's back in the bull riding the next day. So he rides talented too. I mean, he just doesn't give an opportunity to get on a bunch of bulls. He's a ranching cowboy, but we're going to watch and see what happened here tonight.
Well, it just seemed like he had a good start.
Yeah, he does. He rides good bulls good too. So, and right here, that bull changed his mind, and he was sitting. You know, I believe if that bull would have continued that spin that other way, that Tanner had him knocked out, but no score.
Danger Dave says, congratulations to Jake Davis, 87.5 points to win the long round. Devin Mitchell there at 84.5. We've got a setup for you coming to the short round. We'll be back right after. Welcome back, everybody. Vance Ruff along with Jeff Marn. We've got 10 bringing back to championship short round. Jeff, 87.5 points winning the first round.
Yeah, we saw Jake Davis, as we'll go there a little bit later. I look forward to that matchup. Jonathan Kirkland, though, surprised everybody with that qualified ride in there, and he was awful happy. Sometimes that's good. Get a little confidence. Maybe we can get another one rode. There we go. Look at this.
Hanging in there.
Hey,
hanging in there.
I love it. This kid might jump out of the arena. He's going to be happy. I can tell you that. The victory lap has already started. This guy, he's happy. He can't even get the helmet off.
Jumping around, I like it. He was 64.5 in the first round. That gave him a chip and a chair, as you would say. Got him back into the show round. He starts it off with full metal again. Watch the replay right here from Whalen Tire.
He rode his confidence, and he was awful close to slapping that bull right out of there, but I love it. He sat right back up, and the judges didn't call it, so I'm not going to either.
84 points on the short round bull to kick us off. He's the first man to get two covered, right to the lead. Like you said, Jeff, excited.
He is. I'm excited too because we got a lot of more bulls just like that and opportunities to get up in them high 80s. I think we're going to get to see a spectacular showing here tonight, Vance.
Hayden Eden, Whitefish, Montana. Utter Lover.
Yes, your favorite bull out tonight. I know, Utter Lover. You like him. You love his action here. We're going to watch to see if he can continue his dominance. He's been unridden so far in last year's season, so we're going to look to see if we can change it up here in 2018.
Oh, not looking good. Looks like the buck-off rate continues.
And Utter Lover did not look his normal self there coming out of there either, and Hayden definitely did not either, coming back on time from round number 1, I do believe. So,
well, taking us through this replay at Whalen Tire, it just looked like to me that, and sometimes correct me if I'm wrong, but the bull knows that he's kind of got him off on that left side.
He did.
I mean, does that affect things the way the bull?
You know, it darn sure can, especially when they're smart and they've been out a few times like that. He knew he did what he had to do to get that guy on the ground. And as we're going to move to the wily old veteran from Trego, Montana,
Gerald Esch. Here's another great bull we see a lot in a lot of short rounds. This is Gru.
A really, really little bull. Oh, and we were just going to get into this action here. As you saw, Gerald Esch is walking, and he's up and okay, and that is avoiding injury. And we are glad to see everybody, as you see the re-ride flags hit the ground out there tonight. So we're going to see Gerald Esch come back, but this could have been bad. This is a matchup I was really looking forward to. I thought a big number was coming up, and that bull tried so hard. You saw him lose his feet. And Gerald, the bullfighter's doing just right, leading him out of harm's way. Gerald's up. That could be a bad deal, but turned out just right. As we're going to see Gerald coming back a little later.
Boy, I was pretty excited there for that start. That's really unfortunate because Gru would have been a good matchup for him and some good scores.
Dalton Howard coming in with a 74.5 point marking. Here's another talent tonight. A great bull matched up here tonight.
Bucking Nightmare just set him down 1.93 seconds. Dalton Howard.
Yeah, the Bucking Nightmare. That's the one that we've seen some of the great bull riders like Parker Bredding take to that 89 point marking. So one that he maybe let slip through his fingers here tonight, but that bull is an outstanding animal athlete.
Danger. Talking right to the camera. Hey. Danger. Where's his hat?
Look, he needs it because I tell you what, look at the mane on that guy. And like you said, you can't be a lion without the mane, huh, Vance?
Long hair, don't care. Bo Smith, Olympia, Washington. Montana Livestock. Big Sky Blues getting set to go.
Big Sky Blues, another young, up-and-coming talent that they just recently purchased, and they got big hopes for this young bull here. He is a pretty little thing that goes back into the great bloodlines, as you're looking there, of the Red Eye Rodeo Company. But young bull that showed some promise here tonight. He's going to grow up, and I guarantee it, in that spring, when that green grass comes on, watch this bull, because he's going to be gaining about 300 more pounds, and look for him to be one of the spectacular athletes that we look forward to looking for in further episodes.
Continuing on, short round action. Moving to shoot number 4 of Devin Mitchell, Shepherd, Montana. Montana Livestock Clown Eater is what he's got. Another bull we see often in the short rounds. Success in round number 1, Jeff Martin. I say let's do it again, Devin Mitchell.
You know, and that's exactly what he is looking forward to this matchup. He's been on him before. So when you get a combination of how well this guy's riding and how well this bull bucks, the combination is called money, and that's exactly what we're doing. Picture perfect bull ride as we go back away from his hand, steps off at the 8-second whistle. Show me the money.
Thumbs up from Devin Mitchell. Looking around, 88 points. The judges liked it. That'll go nicely with his 84 from round number 1.
You know, and it is just like we thought it would end up here tonight, just like that. He just so calm, so prepared for this bull. Right at the end, he just a little bit out of time, but I tell you what, 88 points will make you dance all the way to the pay window.
Dominantly taking over the lead, Devin Mitchell. You see him walking away, high-fiving, saying, absolutely, give me my sombrero because I've got an interview to do. And we're going to continue on the short round. Chute number 3 now is where we're going. Marty Custer, the Browning Cowboy, and Montana Livestock.
Did you just say, give me my sombrero?
My sombrero.
I love it. This is another matchup right here, Vance Ruff, that look for big things to happen. Marty's got a nice bull, but he's getting strung out. Wow, that bull just brought the thunder.
That is the difference from round number 1. You qualify here, the caliber of bulls goes up.
You see that right there, just laid back. And I mean, you can't, we know to take the power away. It put a new crease in that resist all or double H hat that he's wearing here tonight as he pulls it down. He's going to have to pull it down a little tighter next time because there was no score.
Chute number 2 now.
Yeah, another good one.
Clay Applegate, Deer Lodge, Montana. He had success, 83.5 points in the first round. Now Montana Livestock, auction block.
Clay, past champion of elite professional bull riding. We've talked that he's taken a few years off in that championship mode, but I tell you what, it looks like he's kind of getting things back figured out, some more confidence, and looking good. Clay Applegate.
Nods his head. Holy cow.
Yes, he threw him over that front end, as you saw there. Kind of lost a holt. Might have been the weight of that beard he's sporting there, too, tonight. I know that he's been working awful hard around the Deer Lodge country, but it didn't work. You saw the hand come right out of that bull rope.
Right away there, yeah, and he knows it. He wishes nothing more than an opportunity to go back and redo that one. No score in the short round for Clay Applegate.
Yeah.
Talking to his dad as he walks out, warming up the rope for another one.
Yeah, that's good. We got some great matchups to go. We've got some cowboys that we don't get to see very often as well. We're looking at one right now from Big Piney, Wyoming.
We got the win at 87.5 points in the long round, Jake Davis. But in the short round, it's Redbird.
It's PBR World Finals bull that's, I believe he's up there in the 12, 13-year-old range. This bull's been around for a long time. He's been to the biggest show on dirt in the PBR Built Ford Tough Tour. And I tell you what, he's got his hands full here tonight, but one he can get the money on.
We've talked about this in previous episodes and previous bull rides that we've been to. That time in the chute, you see some of the veterans, Gerald Esch, slide right up and get out. Connor Murnion, getting that bull standing right, nods his head, but oh man, it's over in 2.53 seconds.
That's a little testament right there on how well these animals are in great shape. And looking at the replay here, this bull, as we talked about how old he is, still's got some athleticism and just, one of the better bulls that we've seen out tonight. So, tip of the hat to that breeding program right there. We believe he goes all the way back to that Kadich breeding program over there.
Bowen Allemond, he was 83 points in round number 1. The St. Cooley Cowboy now, Badger.
Now here is one that will make you really decide if you want to be a bull rider or not. Look at the clown stabbers on this one. He's got a baseball bat and a club on one end, and he will use them. He's about 2,200 pounds, Vance, and he means business. I like it.
Well, you can see the power, dipping him
Get
around
out of
and
there.
just getting it.
Yep. Everything, it is getting Western here tonight at Vance. I tell you what, me and you are both about to buck ourselves out of our chairs here tonight, yelling at him to get out of the way, but things were really up close and personal. Great camera shot right there. You saw him reach down there, and he just kept trying. I love the effort, but that bull is a handful.
Boy, look at the power and the kick. And
those hind feet.
You don't want to be in the wrong spot there, just the near miss.
That is a picture right there worth 1,000 words. Do you see that? When they were looking eye to eye, everybody's up on the Wayland Tire replay. Everybody's good. A new day.
Well, one left to go. 88 points still leading the way in the short round. This is Gerald Esch. And Odel's Yodel, his re-ride bull.
Very similar build on that Gru that we saw him in the one that you just got a re-ride. This bull's not very big, but very, very fast. Usually comes out in a tight spin and pretty electric. So one you can really get the crowd involved and the judges be impressed with. And Gerald's making a great bull ride.
Oh my goodness, 7.8 seconds on the clock. We're looking down, making sure the judges and the clock all match up. What a great effort from the veteran bull rider. 7.8 seconds, so close.
Yeah.
You were noticing the difference in the size of the bulls.
And we're watching it right here, and you can see that, a little bull like that, a lot of moves and not a lot of kick though, and Gerald did everything he could just to stay atop it for as long as he did. And as you saw, they're just a little short here tonight, but the tip of the hat for the effort. What a great short round of bulls we've seen.
Boy, bulls and bull riders, for one of the first events to kick off the season. Danger Dave rolling out the barrel as the leaderboard pops up. Devin Mitchell, 172 and a half to get the win. How about Jonathan Kirkland as well, getting some confidence under his belt at 149. We'll be right back.
Let me introduce you to the BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA KO2 tire. With technology designed to conquer the harshest terrain on Earth, the KO2 is BF Goodrich's toughest all-terrain tire ever. And now, that Baja-born toughness is ready for you. Whether you're at work or at play, take on your toughest road challenges with confidence. Turn to the experts at Whalen Tire to find the right BF Goodrich tire for whatever you drive.
Whalen Tire. We know tires.
Hey, what's up? Wait, you vape? You're usually such a control freak.
I'm addicted.
I used to smoke and vape, and the only thing in control was the nicotine. And you have asthma.
Yeah, but mine's just mild.
Doesn't matter, it can still trigger an attack.
I need to quit.
Quitting is the best way to keep your asthma under control. Help in the 406, my friend, it's good. It's getting better.
Best Western Plus Heritage Inn is more than just an inn, it's your everything. With Great Falls' best conference rooms and every amenity you could want. Why go anywhere else? Especially with the Max Sports Bar and Casino, who has your favorite games, drinks, food, and 16 flat screen TV. The Best Western Plus Heritage Inn and Max Sports Bar and Casino.
Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the max.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Amazing bull riding action. Jeff Marn, what did you think about that matchup with Devin Mitchell?
Devin Mitchell, that's what we expect to see out of him. And that Brindle from Red Eye Rodeo Company, the Clown Eater. Devin Mitchell, I saw him a little earlier before it started. You could tell he had his game face on. It was great. And at the big time, big scores came in and then. That's how we want to see him ride all year.
Well, we know it's a big season. We're kicking it off right. Day number 1 is under the belt. Stick around, tune back in with us for more UPB bull riding action.